Hey guys, welcome back. It's Missy, and today we're going to talk about how intuition is never wrong and insecurity is what guides us astray. I was inspired to make this video because I've seen some things of people talking about how their intuition told them to do this thing and then it led them in the wrong direction, and in reality it's not usually intuition. It's usually some type of insecurity that guides them in the wrong direction. Usually they'll listen to a fearful voice, or they take a risk and it doesn't go the way that they had hoped it would, and it doesn't necessarily mean it was intuition telling them. It was a feeling that they should do something, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's intuition. I think being in tune with your intuition is so important, and I think it's one of the reasons why we struggle with trust in ourselves. And we then make a lot of fear-based decisions because we're not in tune with ourselves, we're not listening to ourselves, we're not listening to that gut instinct that's telling us, hey, this is what's right for us. And then we see, because our brains always look for evidence to back up what we believe, we see that, oh, we make decisions that are maybe not healthy for us, and we believe that we can't trust ourselves, and then we wind up trusting unhealthy people. So I think it's really important for us to become educated on intuition, so that way you can trust in yourself and you don't feel like you're unsafe in the world or you have to rely on others to feel secure. So first, let's define intuition. Intuition is an inner knowing. It feels steady and not frantic. It often comes quickly without overthinking. It's just this gnawing feeling of either something doesn't feel right or something feels good. Something feels like I should do this thing. Intuition is a subconscious knowing. Generally, when we go through life, our brain picks up patterns, and it also puts memories into our amygdala of like, okay, this is what happens when we do this, and then we have this knowing of what could happen if we do these certain things. So that's why you will know things without being like, why do I know this? It's because you may have been through a similar experience, or you've seen someone who's been through a similar experience, and then you subconsciously know what could happen. Now let's talk about insecurity. Insecurity is rooted in fear, self-doubt, or past wounds. It feels heavy, anxious, or repetitive. It comes with a lot of what ifs or over-analyzing. So if you are asking what if questions or you're over-analyzing a situation, that is not intuition. Or if you're having to talk yourself into something, that is not intuition, that is insecurity or fear. So insecurity comes from fear circuits in the amygdala, and it is from negative feedback loops, which come from your hippocampus, which your hippocampus stores all of your fear-based memories. And it also can come from past memories if it comes from past traumas. So with intuition, there's this knowing of what could happen based on past experiences, and with insecurity, it's this fear of what could happen based on past experiences. How do you tell them apart? Intuition is direct, simple, short messages. Insecurity is loud, nagging, complicated. Intuition is this confidence of, yeah, this feels right. Or insecurity feels very fear-based, and it feels you're very stressed out. So intuition's calm, insecurity's loud and stressful. Intuition is based on subconscious wisdom and patterns your brain have picked up. Insecurities are distortions that your mind has created. When it comes to following insecurities, it often leads to regret. Where insecurity, you generally don't regret it. You feel relief when you follow it. You may even feel peace, even if it's hard at the time. What's even interesting is that if you don't listen to intuition, it could lead into anxiety. So when we're not listening to ourselves, our body's like, hey, something like doesn't feel right and you're not listening to me, and then you can start to feel insecure. But really underneath all that insecurity is intuition telling you, hey, I need to get out of this situation, or hey, I need to make this decision. And you may be trying to talk yourself out of listening to yourself. The more you don't listen to yourself, the more quiet intuition gets and the louder insecurity gets. So how can you strengthen intuition? Spend time with yourself. A lot of alone time. Just spend time with yourself and think about your life. Think about the people in your life. Think about the decisions you're making in your life, and see how you feel about things. If something makes you nervous, dive deeper into it. If there's something that you're not facing, face it. Be like, what's going on? Why am I not facing this? Is this something my intuition is trying to tell me that I am trying to avoid? Practicing mindfulness and stillness connects you with yourself and your true feelings, because there's no distractions, there's not people around. You're able to just be with yourself and have some clarity. Next is journal. Journaling helps you so that way you get more clarity, so things aren't all jumbled up in your head, because we can think ourselves into so many things. If you get it out there, it's more clear, concise. There's a beginning, middle, and end. When you think things, sometimes it's hard for there to be a beginning, middle, and end, because you can think so many things at once. So journal things out, and you can see it in front of your face, your thought patterns and what you're feeling, and you can't deny it. The last thing is pause before you react or you make any decisions. Really be in tune with yourself and say, okay, how is this making me feel? What do I actually want from this? What is my goal? I think two of the most important things in life is for yourself and for inner peace and to feel good in the world is to, one, be in touch with your intuition, because when you can trust yourself, you can trust your decisions, and you feel much better about life in general and how you're going about life. And the other thing is emotional regulation, which I talk about a lot, and the importance of emotional regulation, because when you're emotionally regulated, you can have a clear mind, you make better decisions for yourself, and you have better relationships. And if you want to know more on how to emotionally regulate, go check out my journal workbook, which I'll leave right here. There's 60 days worth of journal entries of you practicing the tools and tips that I talk about in the beginning of the workbook. Also, if you struggle with anxiety, I have my Anxiety at the Root book, which we dive deep into your mind and your body and how to connect them into one, so you no longer struggle with anxiety. So what do you guys think? Leave it all in the comments below, and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with someone you think may need it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye guys. I forgot to change my shirt. I'm just wearing like a little... Oh, I didn't do a thumbnail. What should I do? Should I be insecure or should I be intuitive? I could do double. What does insecurity look like?